Christianity from the public sphere. For more on this, I'm joined from Canberra by the Minister for Housing and Assistant Treasurer, Michael Sukkar. Michael,
Hi, Peta.
You're the Minister in charge. Great to have you on the show. Thank you for your time. You're the Minister in charge of the census. Why are these people seeking to politicise, which is what I have always seen as a fact-finding exercise of truth from Australians?
Well, Peter, their motivations seem very clear. They seem to be people who have a great deal of animosity to all faiths and to people of all faiths, which is really disappointing. All Australians should be answering the census honestly. They should not be succumbing to the pressure of groups such as these, and I'm very sure that most Australians won't. But it's wholly inappropriate for any group to be trying to alter the outcome of the census by running these sorts of campaigns. And this is really important data. We need people to answer it honestly, and above all else, these are private answers and should not be interfered with by any group, particularly the groups you've mentioned.
Why are they so scared of Christianity and Judaism and other faiths?
Look, Peter, I don't really know. I think what we've seen, sadly, over many years is a great deal of animosity, hatred indeed from some groups towards anybody of faith. And it's an almost irrational hatred of people of faith. And it's not just Christians, it's Hindus, it's Buddhists, it's Muslims, it's the full kaleidoscope of faiths. And it's an intolerant hatred of people of faith and of faith itself. That's the only thing that I could understand would motivate somebody to waste their time in a campaign to try and influence how people answer their own census. It's their own census. Every Australian gets the ability to answer their own census. That's the way it should be. I think it's quite bizarre that people would be motivated to try and influence how other people respond to their census, but I suspect that it's an underlying intolerance and indeed a hatred for people of faith.
Well, it's a way to grow the state too. I mean, it diminishes values, it puts the family unit under threat. If you diminish faith and all the faiths, not just Christianity, which went through a whole list of them, that's the main game for the hard left. Surely that's front of mind.
Look, it may be, Peter. I suppose the reason I'm on your program tonight is to emphasise to all Australians, as the Minister responsible for the census, and we've had 1.2 million surveys already returned, that it is your census to complete, and pressure from relatively strange, unusual groups trying to tell you how to answer your census should be ignored. These are personal things that should be answered by each household individually. Again, I'm pretty certain the vast majority of Australians know that and will answer it honestly themselves. But I thought it was important to, as we got closer to the census, which is obviously Tuesday the 10th of August, reiterate to Australians that if you see these sorts of unusual groups trying to pressure you or cajole you into answering a census in any way other than what is truthful, you should absolutely ignore it.
Thank you, Minister. Minister Michael Sukkar, Assistant Treasurer, coming to us now from Canberra. Thank you for your time.
Thanks,
All right,
Peter.
still to come.